Thought I had forever when I said I do. Now I'm sitting here wondering what I'm supposed to do. Said you'd never leave, now I sleep on one side. But my girls pulled up and I still got my pride. I got sisters who see through the pain. Wipe my tears, help me dance in the rain. Even when love walks out and the world gets cold, I got hearts by my side that'll never fold. We cry, we fight, we laugh, still true. I might have lost us, but I still got my crew. We cry together, we try together.
Hey, shout out to my girl EJ with the intro. If you know, you know, because we cry together. We're going to do this thing together, y'all. It ain't just your girl, Tika Deshawn, right here at All Things Focus and Talk That Talk Media. I got the one, the only EJ. What's up, EJ?
Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, girl? What's going on? Talk to the people. Tell me how you feel a little bit about these divorce sisters, just a little, because I went back last week and I had to check out some of y'all reaction or the live that you guys did last week. I was like, look, they talking all this trash, but you know, I gotta love it. Can't help but love it.
You know, I'm here with the shenanigans all the time, so I'm here for whatever.
Absolutely.
Just know you don't know what I'm gonna say tonight.
Absolutely. With that being said, another opinionated individual I gotta love and I gotta bring to the stage. We got Miss Lighten Up with Letitia. What's up, Letitia, with the green? Okay.
Hey. Okay. The divorces is green. We got to go with the green. And tonight's episode, Dangerous Games, that's exactly what they was playing, and I can't wait to talk about it.
Absolutely. I think absolutely is my favorite word for some reason this week, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And also, y'all, I see, let's see, I see my girl Candy Love is in the building. What's up, Candy Love?
What
Sheeta
up,
baby.
what up?
With
Hi,
Sheeta
y'all.
Baby on the screen.
It's Sheeta
Okay.
baby. Okay. My girl. Sheeta my girl.
Nice.
And Dangerous Games is definitely being played in this episode, okay?
Facts.
Proper title.
Facts. Okay. And then, you know, I wasn't on last week's panel. But this lady is new to the panel of Divorce Sisters, if I'm not mistaken, because you know we be doing so much, I can't remember who be on what panel. But with that being said, she has a lot of opinions as well. I heard you, Miss Kira. So I want to introduce to some and present to others the one and only Miss Kira. What's up, Miss Kira?
Hey, y'all. Yes,
What
I'm
y'all
with the
thought,
shenanigan party, okay? I'm with the shenanigan party. I'm with whatever they with, okay?
Okay.
That's what we
I'm
come
not
here to
mad
see.
at that. Okay.
And shenanigans.
So she ready for all the smoke, whatever, big, little, all of the above, okay? And last but not least, y'all, we got the lady coming straight from the den, the one and only Miss Tamika's den. What's up, Tamika?
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, ready to talk about this freaking people.
I absolutely understand. Absolutely understand. So before we continue, we got to shout out the chat. And in the chat, let us know, give us a vibe check, 1 to 5. What would you rate this latest episode? And we can go right on around in the circle. We'll go me, EJ, Letitia, Candy, Kira, and Tamika. 1 to 5, what did you rate the episode? I'm gonna give it a 4 because I need Tiffany to open her eyes. That's all I'm gonna say. EJ.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because Naomi was doing the most, and I'll be here for the most.
Absolutely.
Okay, I thought we was doing it out of 10 because I gave it a 7, but with the 5, I guess I have to go with the 4. Because I feel like this is kind of the bridge before we get to the fireworks in the next part of the season. So it was a little bit of a, little filler, but it's okay. We learned some stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Candy. Well, Candy is.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
there she go.
sorry. Yeah. Big Sheeta say it's a 4.5 because the Franklin family was doing their big one, and I like to hear Pastor cuss. I like a cussing pastor every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yes, what's her name? Tiffany.
Yep.
Girl, she needs some glasses, bifocals, a magnified glass. She needs some sense. So I'm gonna need her to wake the up.
F up.
Okay. Yeah.
That part. That part. I'm not mad at that. Miss Kira.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. They turned the temperature down a little bit for this one, and getting us prepared for the goings ons. And Tiffany about to go to Italy with Geneva, and her about to squabble in the streets of Italy, or probably not, because William is on his investigative journey, so they might not make it to Italy. But yes, I need Tiffany to wake
Girl,
up
Italy is
and
canceled.
Girl.
it was
Okay.
his name last. He'd be lucky he ain't get no 2-piece in.
Definitely, he needed his behind all the way whoops. Okay. And last but not least, Miss Tamika.
I'll give it a 4. It was cute.
Okay.
It was cute. I definitely need Tiffany to open her eyes, close her mouth, and her damn legs. And
Ooh, child, say it again.
listen, and Geneva.
Say keep your legs closed to married and unmarried men at this point. Because you're doing too much, okay? All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna dive into this episode because again, the ish was hitting the fans. It was a lot of shenanigans going on. But Tika was here for all the shenanigans. I love some nice juicy shenanigans. But we start the episode off in the most dramatic way that you possibly can because your boy done took some Fenty and he ain't know what he was taking. Talking about he was smoking a little something, something. And listen, this now you know what I'm probably gonna go to hell for saying this, but all of a sudden Rashida is psychic. She got the psychic Holy Ghost. The spirit told her to buy some Narcan. She done bought some Narcan for the church. She done bought some Narcan for the house. She done bought some Narcan for the car. Now you bought that Narcan because your son is a big crackhead, and it was a possibility that he was gonna be up out of there. I'm just saying, but shout out to Rashida. She saved her son. Shout out to Jeff. He did a little C to the P and the R, to bring his fool back to life. I bet he won't spoke on nothing else. But with that being said, ladies, what are y'all thoughts? So we'll start with Tamika, Candy, Miss Kira, Letitia, and EJ.
I appreciated them bringing this in because this is something real that do be happening. I had somebody close to me that unfortunately they did not survive getting some stuff laced. So I hope that this is a wake up call for him. I don't know that it's gonna be because he woke up and was already trying to lie and bull crap and everything else, but then we like, well, maybe my weed was laced because that's all I be doing. I don't know if I believe that that's all he be doing, but it's not impossible either. You out here getting the stuff you wouldn't know that it's damn laced. Talking about I didn't know. Of course you didn't. They ain't gonna announce, oh, I done put some stuff up in here when you get stuff on the streets. So yeah. But I thought they handled it good, and I think that he definitely needs to be in rehab. Like, go straight to rehab. Do not collect $200. Like,
Right.
don't pass go. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. It was heartbreaking though to see the whole situation. I know I kind of made light of it, but it was heartbreaking to see where you walk into a bedroom and your son is not conscious and you can't wake him up no matter what you're trying to do, and you slapping and trying to wake him up. And so I appreciate the realism of this moment. And a mama standing over her child praying and hoping that he'll wake on up. So Next up.
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, this happens more often than not, no matter what the economic standing is, no matter who your parents are. Anybody can have this situation go on. You know, everybody think marijuana is just plain marijuana, and it's not. And the dealers are not caring um, what they put in it, because they want it to be the best, they want it to be the strongest, they want to get the top dollar for whatever make you holler, and not even telling you that just a little side note, you might die. Okay, so
Right.
you know, and they're not giving you a side of Narcan, an extra, you know, like a little ranch dress. They're not giving you that when they sell you the dope. So it happens. Sadly, I had a close friend of my family that passed away from laced marijuana, with heavily laced with fentanyl. Passed away
Wow.
about 2-3 years ago, and yeah, so it was true. I mean, it was realistic. I mean, not this was realistic, but it is realistic. So yeah.
Gotcha. Wow. Oh, you just never know what somebody has dealt with until you start having discussions, man. So, Miss Kira.
Okay, I was like, can my mic go on? It was sad and it was scary, but it was needed, like everybody said. I was confused because he said he only do it to the herbals, and it might have been lace. But what was the little candies on the dresser?
Right.
Because they was asking him about that, and he was still like, my friend. And then he still only went back to the Mary Jane. So I was like, can we test them? Can we test them candies? Because we could clearly tell it was more than weed, the way he was looking, and the fact that he passed out. But I'm just happy his little funky ass is still here, child. I guess.
Yeah. Laz had to make it. He had to make. He couldn't do his mama and daddy like that. The Holy Ghost said it was not your time. But EJ, what did you think about when you found out that Laz was getting to do the stuff from the man at the church? Like, what is going on? So we pimping out pills in church now. We just can't go to church and drink the wine and eat the bread. We gotta sell pills at the church. What is going on?
Yeah. Duh. I mean, come on now. They sell it everywhere. And the church has been one of those places that has allowed things to creep into it. So it's not like it's a lot of stuff happened at church. Let's just say it like that. But anyway, let me get to this last thing, because and let me just tell y'all right now, I'm about to make light of everything. I'm sorry about anything that happened to anybody else in y'all family. I didn't know we was gonna be real. But y'all know I'm here for the shenanigans. Laz could have gone for me. He could have went on to the upper room. I would have been okay with him going to the upper room. Bye, Laz. We didn't need him. I'm sorry. With his lying self. Got the pills right over there, and then you're gonna lie talking about some doggone weed. You deserve to go on to the upper room. Rashida and Pastor would have been all right. They still got Kelly lying ass.
He is a kid.
Nobody cares. He's a kid that's out here doing the drugs and doing the absolute most. Talking to his mama like he crazy, talking to his daddy like it's crazy, want to nuck if he buck. No, bye. Okay, just better be glad that Pastor knew how to do CPR and that Rashida heard a word. Okay.
Well, it's about time they did something, because they was terrible parents prior to this. That's why he into this mess, because they don't pay attention. Period. But I have a question though. If the dude from the bus, if the dude from the church got the stuff, who was them dudes that Pastor Jeff was fighting last week?
Girl, that boy lied. Stop trying to believe his story. He lied.
Yeah, we can't trust his narrations.
Right.
He might have got that bud from the folks in the hood, but that candy on the dresser, that's giving clear folks. I don't care what you said. I don't even think you got it from the church, but we're gonna go with it.
My Lord, the clear folks is bringing the pills. We dumb, we be doing that dumb stuff too. But yeah. So do you know? Very interesting moment. Very, very interesting moment. Did everybody go? Yeah, everybody went. Y'all know my brain be clogged up, so don't pay me no mind. I'm just saying. All All right. So now this was a very necessary moment, son and father moment. Okay. We've been talking about how bad of parents, Letitia, how bad of parents Jeff and Rashida were. And so Pastor Jeff said, well, and don't mind the third person in the picture, okay? AI messed up. I'm just saying. But Pastor Jeff talked to Laz and he told him, listen, I'm sorry for being so mean and aggressive towards you, but I just don't want this to continue. This is something that has happened within my family. My father was mean and abusive to us, and both of my brothers are ended up on drugs, and I'm just waiting for the phone call to hear them or find out that they've been unalive by ODing. So he had a real heart-to-heart conversation, but not only did he have a heart-to-heart conversation, he took that boy to the morgue. He said, listen, if you don't think fat meat greasy, let you hear it from the coroner. He'll tell you, that this is, the things that happen if you basically take stuff you ain't got no business taking. And Fenty is real. It's taking out everybody. They had the little white boy laid out on the table. That means it could take them too. Just because it take us, it could take them too. So, Letitia, this is a parenting moment. How did you feel about, Pastor Jeff trying to step up as much as he could? Because, he's such a bad parent.
I felt like this was like, it was needed. What I liked about this conversation is that they both got a chance to actually tell each other what they were thinking. Because Laz also mentioned that he feels pressure. He doesn't want to be special. He wants to be normal. He wants to be like the other normal kids, but he getting pressure from home, from his parents. He getting pressure from the people at church because they expected him to be like Pastor Jeff. They want them to date his daughter, their daughters, and all this other kind of mess. He's like, they don't even know me. And this is the plight, unfortunately, of a lot of PKs or pastors' kids. You know what I'm saying? Where they feel like they can't just be themselves because they're expected to be what their parents are. And when you are in your parents' shadow all the time, that is exactly why he is neglected. That is exactly why he out here experimenting and all this shit, because they are not watching and they're not counseling them either. So I really liked how they both got a chance to, kind of bare their souls when it came to this conversation. I like that Jeff talked about his family members, and that's why he has the trauma against, regarding all this stuff. So, But he needed to hear that story 10 years ago. He should have been growing up with the story every single time. We don't do this because my brother do this. We don't do this because my uncle is hooked on this. We don't do this because my grandfather did that. It should have been ingrained in the kids.
Yeah. I agree, the earlier the better, but at this point it was, they probably was so I can't make excuses why we as parents do what we do. A lot of us are focused, career focus driven. We worried about everything else except our children. We fall short. And unfortunately this was the case where Jeff and Rashida both, they fell short. Now I could tell that Laz, like, he really loved his mama. Because when she, other than when he tried to jack her up, okay, we could get past that. But when his dad said that, that look that you saw in your mom's eyes, I never want to see that again. And also in the bedrooms when she was like, "Come on, son," he actually listened to his mama and got up and went and did what she had told him to do. So, Miss Kira, do you think this is going to transition the family, at least this part of the family? Do you think that this experience will cause Pastor Jeff and Laz to have a better relationship? And then EJ and Candy can answer. Tamika and Candy can answer the same question.
I do not. I think it was needed. I think don't get, it was an after school special and don't get no more real than go into the morgue, but I still don't. They had a real conversation about, being a pastor's kid and stuff like that, but I still don't think Laz is beyond the BS. I think we give him a week or two and he's going to be right back to, well, I'm assuming they'll put him in rehab, but I don't trust Laz. I don't think he's going to do the right thing, child. That's just my opinion.
That's honest.
I think sometimes when you do stuff like this makes them do it more. Like, this ain't gonna happen to me. or they'll find an alternative than to do this. You know, he might start vaping, or he might go to the little machine where you tap in and put your number in and get you a little, you know, a sativa pool, you know,
Right. Right.
which would be better than getting it from somebody that you don't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Just forget it. Just doing this period is because you don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
Sometimes stuff like this don't really work. Like Scared Straight, that really don't work a lot of times. It's just up to the person if they want to do it or not, because we know what can and will, you know, what will and won't harm us. We know we speed, we know we could get a traffic ticket. But guess what? I asked speed in damn way. So, you know, it's too, I'm not gonna say it's too late. I just hate this was the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah, it had to be something so drastic to because the boy really could have lost his life. And
Yeah.
you know,
To start having these conversations. Like
right, Candy. Tamika.
I pretty much agree with Kira and Candy. I think it depends on the person, and I think, like, I don't know if Jeff was listening enough when Laz kept going on and on about how hard it is for him and how he don't want to be perfect and he can't be perfect and the expectations that people have for him. So even though we doing the Scared Straight, and you would think seeing a body down at the morgue, it don't get no more serious and final than that. You would think that would do something, but we also over here in Tyler Perry, child, with the drama. So it's gonna be more damn drama. Us ain't about to sit down nowhere. Okay.
Right. Gotcha. I understand y'all, Tyler Perry world, but I actually like this what you said, EJ. You said everybody blaming everything on parents. Some of these kids is just bad as hell, and Laz gets no pass for me. Leave Rashida out of this. She trying. Would you like to expand on your statement, EJ?
Yes, I would like to expand on my statement, because at the end of the day, I feel like parents get blamed for everything. And while I think that there are some trash parents, I think that sometimes parents do the absolute best they can with what they have. Like, a lot of times people don't realize that, like, if your parents did this, then you may pick up some of those things from what your parents did, and you try to do things a little bit different with your kids because you don't want to do that. Case in point, Pastor Jeff. Pastor Jeff saw people get jacked up. So what did he do? He went the opposite of that. But in my opinion, he shouldn't have went the opposite of it. He should have been jacking Laz up, because Laz took that kindness for weakness and thought he could do whatever at the end of the day. So I think that as parents, we just all out here trying to do our best, trying to make sure that our kids are better than what we are. But I just hate when parents get blamed for every last single thing, because sometimes kids just do what they want to do. Some of it can be peer pressure. You can talk to your kids about everything, and they'll still go to one of their little friends, and they little friend tell them, oh, you should try this. And they'll still try it anyway, even though you've told them, don't take drugs, don't do this, don't go out here and have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell them all the things, but all it takes is for somebody else to whisper something else, and boom. So I just feel like Rashida I feel like she's trying. I don't want to put Rashida in this mix with Jeff, because I just feel like she tries, but she ain't never had the backup, which is Jeff. She ain't never had him to put the hammer down like he should as the father of this family, right? She can do what she can try and do what she can, but sometimes boys respond better to men, and he ain't never. I feel like Jeff is the one who's been absent because he's been trying to build his church up. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because people have to work. People have other things that they have to do. You have to try to provide for your families. Like, you want your family to be in the best position. And sometimes what ends up happening is sometimes time gets put to the side because we don't have enough time in the day. And then let's be real, a lot of these kids don't even want to be hanging out with us. Like, they don't want to be hanging out with us. They act like they'll say, well, you don't do this, but you really don't even want to hang out with me like that. Maybe every now and again, but you really don't want to hang out with me like that. He really ain't trying to go fishing with Pastor Jeff. But at the end of the day, I just think that we need to lay off Rashida, because I like Rashida and I don't think she did nothing wrong. I think she trying.
Well, they should say train up a child, okay? They need to follow their own instructions. Train them up. Then you don't have to worry about them straying.
But that's not true though. That's the whole point. That's really just not true.
No,
I
the
was
other
raised-
part of that, I know, but the other part of that scripture is that they come back later. That's all I'm saying. It's like they hear you, even though they may not be listening right now. They will hear you and they'll come back. I've personally experienced that. My daughter is grown now, and there has been so many times she came back to me like, "Mom, you was right about such and such." Now, at the time, her ass was not listening, and she did, and she did whatever she wanted to do. But then she came back and said, "That's what it means when they say train up a child." So they come back. And
but
my
how we
thing
know
is,
that Rashida and them not training up they how you
child,
know that
we
she's
saw it.
doing
We
so?
saw it. We saw
But
it.
did we though? We saw
Yes.
Pastor Jeff not being there and that he has daddy issues. We ain't never seen him have mommy issues. Somebody up here already said it, that when his mama said something, he was more apt to respond to her. I just really think that it's about his daddy. He want more time from his daddy and he's acting out. That's why I'm saying I'm leaving Rashida out of it because I just don't see it. They ain't showed me.
That's cool. You can leave her out. I ain't leaving her out. That's okay.
But when he
All
jacked
right.
that ass
Letitia
up,
said it's a group project,
it was
child.
different, whole different thing. He ain't think
Okay.
about it when he jacked
Their
up.
bonds, not
Right.
mine. Their bond. They married.
Candy, you mentioned Kane Harris, honey. Talk to me. I need to know what your thoughts, because that
That's a
is the
good
child
example.
that has been offered
That's a wayward
everything.
child.
He has been given literally everything, and unfortunately, he's taking the route that he want to be. It's given. You want to be Tip. You don't want to be T.I. or Clifford Harris. You're acting like you want to be Tip, who was once upon a time locked up. So what? I know this don't have nothing to do with the TV series, but I gotta know your thoughts, Candy, because you dropped it in the comment for a reason.
Yeah, because they've raised their children. They have, and the thing is, the children, all of them don't have the same Tip and Tiny DNA. So they have both, one or the other. All of them not their kids.
Right.
So the thing is, you can raise your children the same way, because I guess all of them grew up in the same house. All of them can have the same rules and regulations, but you got this one little spoiled rotten apple that just don't give a damn and just want to go the other way. I guess you call him the black sheep. He just wants to go the other way and do his own thing and be whomever I don't know who he's trying to be with this damn Pikachu outfit on last week. I don't know who he's trying to be. I don't know what he's got going on. But even the younger brother don't even pay him no attention. So you would think a lot of times they would follow the older brother or whatever, but the younger brother ain't falling for that. So a lot of times it's not even the parents, like EJ said, it's the kids. The other kids, they have opportunities to mess up, do what they want to do, but they have, from what we've heard, they've shown us they haven't. But this only one child is very rude and disrespectful to everybody, and he acts like he's a gangster and he does not have to be.
Right.
And it seems like he just wants to go to the street for whatever reason. His other brothers don't care about the street cred. They don't care about that. They don't care about none of that. They just want to do their thing, be different from their parents and whatever. But you got this little Pikachu that wants to be, maybe, I ain't gonna say it.
Sure.
Maybe it's facially challenged. Maybe that's why.
Jesus.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
He look like his mama, so I don't,
Well,
it's not the parents a lot of times.
It don't always translate.
I get that. So, everybody play a part in the decision making of their children. At the end of the day, your children are gonna do whatever they want to do. And then, like Letitia, they may come back to you later on and say, "Hey, mama, you was right. I should have listened from the jump." And hopefully they don't end up, taking a substance that can take them out before they can come back and say, "Mama, you was right. Daddy, you was right. Mama, Daddy, I apologize." So I like this part of Divorce Sistas, because they always give us something to talk about and something that's very, very relatable to everyday living. So with that being said, though, y'all, we got Detective William. And Detective William is on the case. That man said, "Pastor, is you that baby's daddy?" And then he thought about Javon. But then who is Quentin? Maybe I missed Quentin somewhere, but is Quentin the father? Because now he's looking at Quentin to possibly be the baby daddy. What did y'all think? And we could go ahead with Letitia. Tamika, Miss Kira, Letitia, Candy, and then EJ. Now don't ask me to repeat that because I'm a bit unforgot.
Listen, I hollered when he said, I've been, calculating, going back in time, doing the rewind, and the people that was hanging around, and Pastor Jeff, you was on the list. Pastor Jeff is like, what the hell? Like, no, okay, it wasn't me. And then he's like, no, I know it wasn't you. So what was even the point of bringing it up? But then he moved on down to Javon, and I'm like, ding, ding, ding. But he talking about he was married at the time. And I know he wouldn't do that. And I don't think any of us has been introduced to Quentin yet, child. I hope he ain't about to have Quentin in the damn corner somewhere. But yeah. Why? I don't know what he was thinking about. Honestly, I thought William was a little smarter than this, but maybe he not. Cause you talking about, well, maybe you can have Rashida. Like, you knew that wasn't happening. And now we saying we gonna go out for this dinner date. That's about to be a hot ass mess. Like, we already know this conversation is not gonna go nowhere. Geneva gonna take it to the damn grave. We already know that now. It's already been established. But it's gonna be fun seeing it. But I was like, not the pastor. Like, what are we doing here, William? I thought your investigation skills was better than this. That's all I can say. I thought you had already put in the work, so I'm disappointed.
Right.
That's the problem. He ain't put in no work, but I digress.
Go
ahead, Kira. I'm sorry.
He put together something. I don't know if it was quite the best presentation. I was waiting for him to say just kidding and start laughing when you gonna go to the pastor, not the damn pastor, child. But I guess William ain't, the sharpest pencil in the drawer. So there's that. And then he just skated over Javon. And I was like, Pastor, please stay out of this. Don't go ask Rashida nothing and do not agree to do this dinner. They got to work this shit out amongst themselves and do not be putting yourself in it. Let William go forth and try to find his answers. But no, don't. You and Rashida need to be nowhere near this. That's my fault.
I just don't understand. Okay, if you were bold enough to ask the pastor, you could be bold enough to ask Javon. That don't make no sense to me. You sound crazy. And furthermore, this man is like bubbling up. He's unstable. He's about to be unhinged. He's about to go off the deep end. And plot twist, what if it really is Quincy's baby?
That's gonna be crazy.
That would be crazy. But I could totally see him going off on Javon, though, as he should, because that man got you. He up in your house cooking meat for you. You eating this man's meat, take it however you want it. It's just crazy. He was disrespectful. Sleeping with your wife.
Baby, if you're gonna call one, you call all. If you're gonna call one name, you call all their names. You're gonna meet them, call them, and talk to them. Do that. Don't say, Pastor, you was around every day, but Javon, he wouldn't do that. What the hell? That don't even make no sense. And then you're gonna say, what's his name? The man?
Quentin.
Quincy.
But it might be Quincy.
Quincy.
Well, damn,
Somebody.
Geneva, who else could it be? Tom?
Y'all gonna get off Geneva.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Because why your husband got three names? Why your husband got three names to call? For first of all,
absolutely not.
And it has nothing to do with the people being around her. It's just the fact that he even went there and thought that. That just takes me to another stratosphere. Like, why you even thought the pastor? Why you even thought, okay, Javon, and then you get Javon excuse, so he was married. Wasn't Franklin married? Wasn't Jeff married?
Right.
I mean, and then married to the best friend. So, sir, what are you talking about? I think William is unhinged. He just grasping at straws. He just ain't picking the right straw.
That part.
Listen, first of all, William is insecure and he just saying whatever the hell he want to say at this point. That was stupid as hell for him to even mention Jeff's name when we know that Jeff just got accused of being in cahoots with Myron. Like why you even bring that up? Like, that's just dumb. Okay. So at the end of the day, Jeff is just grasping at straws because he wants it to be
William.
He's trying to figure it out. Well, I say Jeff, yeah, William. William is just grasping at straws because he wants it to be just that simple. He wants it to be just that simple that that, okay, I can figure this out. Is these the only 3 people it can be? This person, this person. First of all, your wife is a whole lawyer, so she's around a lot of people. It doesn't have to be anybody that was just there all the time. So that was stupid, and that was just stupid for us for this to be the first thing. Now, the fact that you decided that Javon couldn't even be inside of this number was even more stupid, because why can't he be in this number? If Quincy can be in this number, or Quentin, or whoever the hell he is, and Pastor Jeff can be in it, then damn, Javon can too. He is divorced. You ever wonder why the hell he divorced? Like, let's start asking some real questions here if we just gonna keep it real. But y'all know I'm for the shenanigans. So at the end of the day, William already knew what it was, and I need William to stop acting like he was doing something right, and like he was actually putting it down so good that his wife would never go anywhere. Sir, you wasn't putting it down, and that's why she was out here spreading it wide open for somebody else. And it just is what it is. And I'm not mad at Geneva. Geneva did what she had to do. Everybody have to get their needs fulfilled some kind of way. And if her husband wasn't fulfilling them needs, so she said, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and get this, go ahead and scratch this itch right quick.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely the hell not. Because what Geneva is not gonna be doing is
listen, y'all not gonna be jumping on
community. Me. What we not finna do is
the community.
Make it okay for Geneva to be community P. Okay,
let's not do that.
Let's not do community. No.
Your husband, let him go. If he not satisfying you,
maybe he don't want to go.
He need to go get some enhancements, and then he can handle that. Y'all got enough money for the enhancements now. We gonna get off William for a second, just a second, because Geneva is a grown ass woman, and she knew what she was doing.
And so is William.
Now she looking stupid. Don't know who her baby daddy is, but we gonna get to it anyway.
She said she know who her baby daddy is,
and
she said she know who her baby daddy is. Now
decided to
William said Quentin work over there at the job and be at the church.
Right.
That's how Quentin got involved.
But the fact that you was trying to get pregnant at the time, girl, bye.
Right.
That baby would have been in the back.
She needed to scratch that itch. They say if you have sex 5 days a week, it helps your mental health. I'm just saying. She was trying to make sure she was right. Okay.
If you was gonna settle for William, you was supposed to put your 304 days behind you. Period.
Why you trying to get pregnant, girl? Bye.
And then she got a little taste, and she just was like, "Can I get some of that D?" She was
okay, and it was one time. Y'all gotta remember. Well, it wasn't one time.
No, it wasn't.
Double triple up. She double triple up.
It was when one guy is all we know. So we're not gonna put her out there in the community like that.
That's all she said.
2.5
and I believe her. And because she telling the truth. Just because she tell William a damn lie, that don't mean she ain't told Rashida the truth. She listen, she fell for the man. Okay, she fell for y'all acting like people don't fall, like stuff don't happen.
She was in her whole phase. She was in her whole phase while she was married.
No, she was unhappy in her marriage, and she failed for it.
And she should have left.
She was multiple times.
If she's trying to get
you don't know that.
Get a rose. Get you a toy.
She trying to stay. She trying to
teach your man how to please you.
If you want to happy, why are we trying to get
hold on, I'm talking to Kitty right now.
I don't know. I think she was said that
keep that man,
you can't fix that.
You can't fix that, girl. You can't fix that. But what she trying to do, Candy, she need that dual income. What better way to keep a dual income than to have a little one? We definitely keeping that dual income, and we staying married now.
What dual income, child?
That's why I got
an income too.
William's job and her job, 2 jobs together. Okay.
That's why
William
she said that
he can't hit the bottom. She can't get there. He's not.
Don't put a child in the middle of it. That's all I got to say. Don't put children in the middle.
I mean, well, she shouldn't have, but we're here now, aren't we?
Okay, now we're here, and Anika is a cutie
tell
pie.
the truth and shame the devil.
Why she got to tell the truth? Well, that girl is standing on this.
Oh, you know what? She got to tell the truth.
Because the baby deserves the truth.
DNA gonna tell the truth. That's okay.
Why the baby? Listen, William know the truth. Hold on. Wait a minute, ladies. Because William know the truth. Just because she ain't telling who the man is.
I said the baby deserves the truth.
Why she need to know that I mean, they can tell her that the IVF. We don't
Well,
tell her that
eventually,
she
child.
can't
She
even
need to know why
understand
she
all of
can't
that.
get blood.
Oh,
She need to know why she
EJ.
can't get blood from her daddy. That's what. And what if she
Girl,
hit
she's
20-some
sick.
years old down the line
Paw,
and something
not your
happened to her and
paw,
she can't get
Anika.
blood
We'll
from her
worry about
dad,
that when
from
she's
William? Yes, we
21.
are. Yes, we are. We
21.
worried
Give her.
about it.
We'll worry about that later.
Look,
Y'all,
Janine
Paw,
she's
not
6
your
years
paw,
old.
That's
Anika. That's all you
why.
need to
That's
know.
why these kids are out here drinking and drugging. Okay, because they confused because their parents is toe up. What the hell? Absolutely not. They
That
need
ain't got
that
nothing to
baby
do
should
with it.
know.
She is
That
6
baby should
years
know.
old. What we
do.
finna go walk up here and be like, oh,
Yeah, I
Anika,
don't
you're
know.
6
No,
years
you was
old and I'm
she
gonna
was
and this is not your daddy. You gonna mess up her world like that right then?
you
Let's
gonna mess
get
up
a
her
little
world.
Oh,
That's
so you
why
older.
gonna
you
wait till
don't
she turned
do it.
18, 19,
That's
20
why
to
you
mess up
don't
her
do
world?
it. That's why you don't.
No, I
do it.
said wait till she can understand.
Well,
a
not
little-
that
She's
long,
6,
but
y'all.
right.
Goodness
I'm
gracious,
saying,
like at least
Gino.
get her
Oh.
13.
So you
No.
want to
But
put
the
them
point
together.
is that
Wait,
Janina
hold.
shouldn't have done this.
I don't know
Janina
about
shouldn't have done
13.
this.
That might be a little late.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
acting
mean,
up. They're gonna
let
be
her
Young
at
last.
least
enough.
let her at
Laying
least
on
If
the
she
have
could
pup.
the
say,
capacity to
damn,
understand.
if Anika could say, damn, you fine, she could know who her real daddy is. Oh, that's all I
Who?
got.
Listen,
Well, her daddy gonna be saying
she
that
was
in front of
repeating.
her. Doggone
She was
William, old
repeating.
funky ass. And I don't trust William either.
And I ain't
I
forgot
don't
What the
about
hell
it.
is
Thank
going
you,
on?
Miss Spear. Ain't nobody
Nah, I
forgot about
agree.
that.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Ain't nobody forgot about that because William is doing some sneaky stuff too, and he out here just trying to act like he the good guy. We know damn well that William is not the good guy, and
That's
it's
I don't
fine.
even know if it's that lady, but it's somebody.
That's
I'm
fine.
I agree.
If
convinced.
William got kids out there, then that's gonna be my problem. If he a PDF file and he mess with old people, then that's gonna be I'm gonna have a problem with that. But if he hunching people, I don't really care right about now. If he got plenty of women, I don't care. Holes and area codes, I don't care. Geneva got proof
Why-
of her bull crap.
Why we don't care?
Geneva
I'm
got
just
proof
saying.
of
Why we don't
hers.
care?
Geneva has proof.
For what all we know, the IVF it went wrong. I don't know. Tell you they messed it up.
Girl,
It's the hospital
good
for
night.
them. We about to sue their ass.
Mhm. And we
I'm
about
on
to
mute.
sue the hospital. Okay.
That don't make no
And
sense.
if
Well, I hope
I
y'all.
need
I hope
Geneva. I
Geneva
need
is
Geneva
good.
to go sit on the cliff and jump off that with that lie.
Oh,
That
hell
was-
no. Don't do
Don't be
Geneva
some
like
Don't
that.
do that. Don't do that.
That was some
Well, she
Don't
can
do
go
bull.
to jail then for lying.
No,
She can go
you
to
gonna be
jail.
a-
She can't go
Oh,
to jail for
Lord.
lying.
Not jail.
For perjury?
She
Yeah.
ain't going to
She
jail
ain't
for
in the
lying.
damn court for Geneva
Ma'am,
She ain't
perjury.
in the
the
court.
type of lie that is, absolutely not. No. Don't be
But
trying to
if
blame
she
stuff on other
she
people.
gonna
No,
be so
ma'am.
embarrassed across the whole United States of these entire Americas that when the court say, I don't know why she did that, she know that she cheated on her husband and that this baby,
Mhm.
I don't know why she tried to sue us. Now we're gonna sue her ass.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm talking about her suing the hospital.
Right.
We don't
Just
know
want
who
everybody
her daddy
to
is.
keep track of. We watching Tyler Perry. And this is what
We
we're here
don't know
for,
who her
okay?
daddy is.
We're here to be
That part.
entertained, damn it.
Demetria Richburg
That
said
part.
Anika needs to know who her daddy is now. Okay.
Well, y'all walk on in there and tell a little 6-year-old and just tell her that
Geneva
ain't her
need to
daddy.
tell
Go
her.
on, do it. No.
I would. I'll do it. Come
Already
on, girl. Let's
told
go get some
y'all
ice cream. But let me tell you who
that
your
it's
daddy
the
really is.
IVF. No,
Not getting
because
some ice cream.
Well,
we don't know
arguing
who the
over the
daddy
baby
is.
last week, so they was talking.
It's a anonymous sperm donor somewhere. It's her daddy.
Lies. But it's okay. It's all right because we're gonna need counseling after all this is over with. And not only are we gonna need counseling, but Myra's ass definitely need to go get some counseling because Rashida said what you're not gonna keep doing is flirting with my husband. If you in love with my husband, that's your business. Keep it to yourself. They got therapy for people who are dealing with things, who don't know how to, open up and talk about their emotions. But woman to woman, stay out my man's face, okay? So,
oh no.
So yeah, Letitia, you first. Letitia, Candy, Kira, Tamika, EJ. How did y'all feel about this moment? I loved it.
What I heard Rashida said was, now you know that I'm the first lady, and I take care of Pastor Jeff. However, if you want to be part of this ride, you're going to need to learn your place in this ride. We have to have the united front of our lily white instead of a lavender marriage. So you're going to need to play your part. So I just need to not hear of it. Have the personal conversation or the personal relationship you need to with Pastor Jeff, but let us not hear of it. Period. Know your place. That's what she said. That's what I heard. She said, continue to do what you've been doing. Because I see you, I see him, I see y'all. And just don't bring it to don't bring it to the front. Because we have to keep up our appearances. Because otherwise, I mean, they're gonna see we're
I don't know if I heard all that, Letitia, but okay.
I heard all of that.
I ain't hear that.
And I put it
neither.
in black and white
Look,
in my personal video. Make sure you check it out.
I ain't hear that either.
Girl, you need to put that in gray.
I did. I put it in
said,
black and white. Y'all hear the whole
Rashida
thing. That's what I
said,
heard.
Ninja.
She said, just play your part.
Stay who you are, who I hired you to be. That's your damn job. Oh, she was using all kind of cuss words. Y'all ain't here. She said, and I can't cuss on here like this because this ain't on my platform. So she said, mind your business, do the job I paid you to do. My husband, you are his assistant, and that is it. Close your eyes when you see him. When he talk to you, close your eyes, turn your back, and you start walking the other way. Okay? And just open your ears real, real, real good and listen to what he say. Don't look at my husband no more. You got daddy issues. You're going to therapy. You're going to therapy to work out your situation, not with your daddy, not with your mama. What you got going on with your sexuality. That's what she said. But that ain't what we heard. Okay?
That's what I heard, child. What you mean? That's not okay. I don't know. I guess I gotta go back and watch it again. I missed the hidden messages that I was supposed to be getting. I thought she was telling that man to stay away from her husband and you do your job and that's it. That's what I thought I had heard. But I was just laughing when Pastor was about to go in there and Bridget was like, she in there with Myra, and he was like, nope, talk to her later. I said, I know that's right. He said, I'm gonna go in there. So we don't got no proof one way or another. And where did the wife go? I think we seen the wife in one episode, Myron, because ain't he got a wife? Leave that lady's husband alone. Stop looking at that man. Close your eyes. Right. Close your eyes to married men. I know that's not how the saying go, but that's what we gonna say.
We got you. Rashida said she gonna bust him in the head with that Bible.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of forgot she was supposed to talk to Myron. I don't really give a damn about him. I don't know where we going with Myron. So I was like, okay, that's cute. Y'all circled back around to it, but I would have thought that it was more important for her and Pastor Jeff to go talk to the people in the church that's giving out the drugs. Maybe we're gonna do that the next episode. I thought that would have been over this conversation. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I felt like they was talking at each other. I didn't feel like we was on the same page, but he was just like, yeah, when the conversation ended, like, yeah, okay, you say so, girl. I'm gonna go over there and talk to the counselor. That's what he was giving me. But yeah, she made it very clear what her stance was. So
absolutely.
It's my go, huh? So Rashida didn't say none of that stuff that Tisha said. Let me just put that out there right now, because Tisha was looking at a whole different show when she said Rashida said all of that. She did not say it is okay for you to be bumping uglies with my husband. And then, I mean, that's pretty much what you said. Pretty much what you said, that he can do whatever he want to do with my husband as long as he ain't doing that. She didn't say none of that. She said, I will bust your head. I will bust you upside the head with this Bible if you even think about it. Don't even think about my husband. Don't put his, have the relationship that you need to have with him in the sense of, not in that sense, in the sense of friendship, making sure that you care about him, you know what I'm saying? Like, enough that you do a good job, because everybody knows that if you care about something, you'll do a better job at it. That's all I heard from her. And the last words I heard out of her mouth was, go with God, and I'll bust your head over here, bust your head if you touch my husband, if you do anything. I don't know why is all this Rashida hate? Where is this coming from? You loved Rashida last year.
Why do y'all want to pick and choose when y'all want to Tyler Perry stuff? Child, that is drama, okay? But now you want to have Rashida be so wholesome. She is fake. I love me some Rashida, but she fake. And she's the fixer. She's the one put in place to make sure that everything looks nice and that goes well. But it'll be some bullshit in the backyard, in the backseat, in the backyard.
Rashida,
in the background.
We got your back, girl.
We got your back. This Rashida just catching all the strays tonight.
Rashida just catching all the strays. She ain't being
this lady. Sorry.
Nobody is this pure. Nobody's as pure in TP land. Nobody.
Well, she's not pure, you know.
Nobody.
She just ain't as
she's not
problematic
pure.
as the rest of these people.
Right.
Oh,
She
yes,
just
she is. She just carries it well. That's all right. That's all right. We understand it.
okay, Sheeta.
Okay. Well,
Miss Sheeta, baby.
And
I'm
I
not
still
mad at
love her.
Rashida. She said it. I'm surprised she didn't pull out a hammer and put his head down on the table and smash it a little bit and said, "Go back and do your work. Go do your
She
job."
should
That's what
have.
she should have did.
Or
That's
or
what she
pull out
should
a
have did.
cigar cup.
popped his hand with the Bible. I know
Okay.
she had one of those.
That
like,
part.
right,
You know
on the,
what,
right
y'all
on the
pull out
knuckles.
from the box and it'd be a dynamite. Hello, Black.
Yeah.
That part.
But in seriousness,
That
though,
part.
it didn't seem like they were on the same page, like Tamika said. It looked like they were having two separate conversations. Like he never even actually mentioned Jeff. He said he was nice to me. He. And I'm like, is he absolutely Jeff? Or maybe somebody else? Because we still don't know who he was talking to on the phone. Remember that
Well,
too.
he sure hasn't denied that it wasn't Jeff, not one time. So I don't know. We're gonna keep watching Myron with a side eye. But Rashida, she said what she said, and it's up to if he didn't understand that interpretation, F around and find out so she can hit you upside the head with a Bible. That's all I'm saying.
What she said. Okay.
Well, you know, sometimes you
Okay.
whatever name they throw at you, you just have to go with that.
Right.
And just agree to it, or not. Well, not even agree to it. Just let them think that's who you talking about or what's going on, and it could be somebody else. I'm just not finna tell you. I'm not finna disagree with you or agree, and I ain't finna help you change your mind. So it could be one of those situations. So
okay, nice perspective. Nice perspective. I like that.
No, I'm gonna clear my name, child, with the pastor. I'll be like, no,
Right,
not him.
Right.
It might be too much.
Don't worry about who or what, where, when, and why. It ain't Pastor Jeff. That's all you need to know.
If it be somebody else, it is leave it at Jeff, and we can work it out.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, y'all. So moving right along, we get to this lady right here, Naomi, y'all. She is preparing. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Naomi is preparing. She just like, okay, I know I'm going to jail. I know. Let me get my ish together. Now, first of all, like, how you not know one of your good friends' name of their child? Like, she couldn't figure out Anika's name for nothing. And so, of course, Geneva, who already had an attitude because she is some ish, she was like, I drove all the way over here and you didn't tell me that you have Javon for your attorney, so on and so forth. Just doing the most, so extra, so loud, so rude. But then we see our boy Hakeem, aka Bolo, who has made his way to have a conversation with Naomi because he planning to help her. He's actually ready to help her. But in this, y'all, and I need to know if y'all believe what Naomi said. She said that her husband basically molested her son and got him brainwashed to believe in everything that he says. Also, that I forgot the other thing, but that he was abusing her. Like, he was really, really abusing her. Every time she would do the little things, the lipstick could be smudged and he would abuse her. They also let us know that there's a lot of money, probably something very important in that fish tank that he doesn't allow anybody to touch. So we'll go ahead and start with EJ, Miss Kira, Candy, Tamika, and Letitia. What are y'all thoughts and just everything that has unfolded? Because at this point, Hakeem is like, listen, I'm ready to pour all the smoke out because you should have just led with that and told me this man was putting hands on you. So what are y'all thoughts?
Listen, first of all, you already know I'm about to be here with the shenanigans again. Because why? Because Naomi finally decided that she gonna put this money first. She's like, look, you know what? Let me get this money straight, because at the end of the day, I need to make sure he's not going to be able to touch this money. That's what I'm talking about. Go up in there with that $5 million and get your girl to stash it somewhere, because when we get out, after we get through doing our little bid, we going to need to have this money to fall back on. We ain't going to let it be nowhere that Franklin can get his hands on. We got to have us an account over here in the Caymans and somewhere else. And yeah, she was lying, but I'm not mad at her, because all she did was provide motivation. See, he needed motivation to go ahead and get this stuff done, what needs to be done. If we gonna go ahead and take Franklin out, which I am all here for, as long as you don't get caught, keep your hands clean, okay, and clear. But we can take Franklin now. He is just a waste of space and time anyway. So, and his wife got sepsis. She probably don't. Let's just let her go. So I'm not mad at any of that right there. What I need for Naomi to do is just keep this energy right here, hide the money, and go ahead and do what you got to do. Show up for court, you know, and we definitely gonna deny it, because I don't care if they did have the cameras and they did, somebody videotaped it. I'm like, Shaggy, it wasn't me. I don't know what was happening. Something possessed me, took over my body. I don't know, but it wasn't me. Like, not guilty, Your Honor, on all charges. Okay? Go on, Naomi. I ain't mad at you, girl.
Right. And she came in there with that $5 million, along with everything that has happened. How are y'all feeling about the way Geneva was like, girl, I don't want to deal with this money. It's like, girl, just go put it in a safe deposit box. Like, what kind of friend are you? Hide my money and quit playing with me.
Girl, now hold on, Tika.
That's why Candy said everybody except EJ. So next. So we know how you feel about Geneva.
No, because I wasn't even finna say that. You see, I was about to say, we're not next to me. I was about to say that ain't nobody going to jail for nobody. Now, Naomi took her ass on over there to jail with herself. So I'm probably going to think about it for 2.5 seconds too. I'm like, now, did anybody see you bring this money in here? Is this going to get traced back to me? And I'm not going to jail for y'all. I'll tell you that now. But I agree. She needs to go ahead and hide that money.
Okay.
I'm for her moving the money. I'm just worried she ain't gonna be able to move it all as quickly as she thinks she gonna be able to move it before we get into this trial or whatever. But I welcome her to try. In terms of her giving it to Geneva, and that's no knock on Geneva, because I love me some Geneva. I'm gonna ride for Geneva. I'm gonna ride for the shenanigans. I just don't be trusting people like that. I got to put it somewhere I get my hands on it. I don't want to give it to somebody else and then something happen. And like some Kendall was saying about William and they could get a divorce. Yeah, nope. And I'm with Renee also. I believe that man, because Franklin looked like, his mouth run like, his mouth and his hands coordinate. So he looked like he could be giving, 2 pieces in the biscuit, head between the washer and the dryer. I don't know that he did nothing to that child though. I think that just was a little incentive, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get what you want. So
hey,
hallelujah and amen. And did like, oh, you should have led with that. Oh, got him.
Now listen, he might have been putting hands to feed her on her. I don't know. And I guess that's what Bolo needed to get his motor running, okay? Because he was like, he put his hand, oh, hell, this nigga got to die, So he was ready. And then when you said that he was, what did she say about the son? Like he was abusing the son? Is that what she said?
Molested.
That is what she said.
M word. He said the M word. Sorry,
now,
M word.
I ain't saying he wasn't doing that, because that little boy is on his daddy's side, not his mama's side. That might be where the money is, and his daddy could have manipulated him. But think about it. They manipulate those children, and it be money motivation. It be, your mama is a bad person. They do mind with these people, even adults. It be money. We could think about plenty of people that's in jail now. The Diddler, Kelly. Everything was led with money, and they went against their families. They go against their parents. So I could see something like that with him, with that child. I hate we just finding it out. And I hate it seems like she told him that for motivation. But whether he was touching her or not, I don't know. He could have been. But I really believe he might have been touching that boy. Because most boys be on their mama's side.
True.
I don't believe a damn word that is coming out of Naomi's mouth. That shit turned me all the way off. She already had 1 foot with me. And I said, wait a minute, where the hell that came? Like, we done did a U-turn and went around the block. I was with Hakeem, aka Bolo, when he was like, "What? You ain't never told me that before." I said, "Yeah, she ain't told none of us that." So I just felt like she was giving him the incentive. Unless they show us something later, I don't believe it, girl. And he went with it, and he gonna end up, his ass is gonna be in jail, or he gonna be unalive, messing around with her, sending him on this damn mission to go take out Franklin. Okay, but I was with her with the moving the money part. I was
Right.
with her there. I was like, now that's smart. That's probably one of the smartest things I've seen you do. But I was like, no, ma'am, when she came with this story. I said, what is going on, girl? She done turned all the way up. She said, no, we got to, add a little spice on it. Mm-hmm. That's what it was giving me.
Right.
One more thing.
Right.
I'm sorry, I forgot about this part. I would not have given a lawyer any money. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't have gave a lawyer no money.
I wouldn't have
That's
given my friend that's the lawyer the money because she's an officer of the court.
Mm-hmm.
She could be looked at as you trying to help her hide assets. And so absolutely not. I wouldn't give it to my friend. And if I was her friend, I'd be like, girl, take this, do it yourself.
Right.
The other thing is that I don't trust Naomi don't care about nobody but herself. I don't know if I believe what she said about them or not. I hate like going against something with a child. I hate that, but we cannot trust her. I feel like everything she knows about Hakeem. Remember, she knew his whole background, everything about him. I think she is knowing how to play this man so that he can do what she wants him to do, and she gonna leave him holding the bag. And also, her giving that money to Naomi, to Geneva, and then leaving out. I think she ain't preparing for her money. She preparing to run. And that's what it looked like to me. I'm not mad at her for moving her money, but I am kind of mad because what did I say at the very beginning? You should have just took your money and ran in the first place. And now here we are. Now you got to hide shit over here and hide stuff over here and
get her
and
a
ask your
storage
friend-
locker under somebody else's name, child. Shit. Something.
Yeah.
That part. That
If you're just
part.
taking the 37 and left on, never speak to Franklin again, that's enough money to forget he ever existed in your life. Period. And he can have a son
Listen.
if you want to go with his son, with his daddy.
I agree with that.
Listen, Naomi said she gonna put her out in her grandmama name, and that's what she should have did with that money. Hid
Hide it under
really,
the
really
mattress
well.
in the ultimate
Okay.
property somewhere. You ain't got no cousins in the well. I don't trust nobody, child.
Nobody with that kind of money. No.
Not no 5 M's. Boy.
No.
Right. Yeah. That. And then she said there was supposed to be
$10.
15 million more.
Mm-hmm.
You
Wow.
come back
She
home, you
can't
got
put something in
$10.
an LLC and get another property and hide it there. And
Right.
She
that's
probably
something,
can't do nothing
child.
because she probably can't do that now because they're gonna be looking at that. She's gonna have to move it
Mhm.
slowly and it have to make
Well,
sense.
she ain't trying to move it slowly. That's why I said I don't know if she's gonna have enough time to do what she thinks she want to do because she waited too long.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
at least she's trying.
Mhm. Mm-mm-mm.
Did everybody go? Did everybody get an opportunity?
Yes.
Because y'all know I be blanking out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you
Okay,
think?
all right.
Nika?
I mean, I kind of feel like she might be telling the truth, at least for the abusive side, because he's given all those things, he's given all the signs of the abuse, and I feel like if she said that about him doing those things to her son, but she said it like she is immune to what actually has happened. Like she's dealt with it for a long time, and it's like she just immune to it. Like it don't even affect her anymore. So I'm kind of, we don't know what to get when you get one thing from Naomi and then you get something else. You don't know it's Naomi. So for her, you just kind of got to let the storyline play out a little further so we can get some. I hate to say we need a little proof, but we need a little proof, Naomi. Like you my girl, but you sketchy sometimes. So
Absolutely.
we'll see.
She
We'll
was
see
sober
how.
today.
Yeah, she was. Now she still had a little liquor. She had a little liquor that morning. She did have to get her brown. Okay, she did have to get her brown, but
And
she
she'd be
didn't.
over there liking to get choked and carrying on. So that man could have been knocking
Yeah,
her
he
all
didn't get
around, child.
he didn't get naked though. Remember, he didn't want to get naked because she thought he was wired. He didn't want to get naked,
Right.
so they went on out the door to go get that money. So,
Mm.
but yeah,
I
y'all,
don't
this
trust him either, child.
yeah,
I don't trust nobody to handle nothing for me. I'm a very do my dirt all by my lonely girl.
right.
I need to hide my own money, and I need to do the crime because I don't need no witnesses. No, thank you.
I
It's
agree.
just too many loose ends. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not committing no crimes. I'm just saying, like, if I was in that position, absolutely not.
Push come to shove, but don't have EJ do nothing for you, because EJ ain't going to jail, so you already know
Right.
your ass
EJ
is
go,
grass.
she telling and
And
she
don't
go
do nothing
she
around
gonna
me
do
either, because I'm
nothing.
not going to jail either. I'm gonna be like, who? He did
Oh,
it, sir.
I ain't snitching.
Can I go home
Hold
to
on,
my
don't.
kids now? Oh no, I'm
I ain't
snitching.
snitching.
Oh
I'm
no, that's
snitching.
me. I'm snitching.
I'm
I'm
just
telling
not.
everything.
I'm just not telling it because there's a difference. Okay,
But
I'm not snitching.
if push come to shove and your ass on the line
If
to go
I
to
am
jail,
asked,
EJ is telling it.
yep, I was
Oh
gonna say,
no,
if it
no,
comes
no.
down to me being able to go home to my kids, I'm telling it.
I
I'm
ain't gonna
telling
know
it.
nothing to. The minute you start doing something, the minute I'm out, I won't know enough to tell anything. I will not know. So they ain't gonna get me caught up in it because I'm not gonna tell nothing that I don't know. I'm always gonna keep plausible deniability. That's how you do it. Plausible deniability. What you don't know, don't hurt you. Okay? Can't hurt you, won't hurt you. Just don't know. And you're right, Candy. I'm not going to jail for nobody. I'm just not gonna know nothing. I'm just gonna be like, shit, I don't know. Wasn't there. Can't tell you.
Absolutely. Love it, y'all. Love these conversations, boy. Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters got us in some real shenanigans right now. And the last bit of shenanigan that went down was this jealous woman making her way up to the courthouse because she was there to support her friend Naomi. Naomi is nowhere to be found at this time. We do see that Nick, I'm about to call her Nikki, Tiffany and Javon, they done played hot the salami. They done did all the things, and now they are there at the courts to do what they need to do for Naomi. But Geneva is being like real sarcastic. Oh, now she baby, and just doing the most, wearing literally her emotions on that piece of fur that she got on that daggone jacket, which is aggravating me. Any thoughts on, we already kind of talked a lot about Tiffany and Javon, but just Geneva pulling up to the whole court scene, got a whole attitude. Tiffany is like, girl, what is wrong? What is the problem? And she still ain't able to put two and two together. Any thoughts? So we can go with Miss Kira, Candy, Tamika, Letitia, EJ.
I need Tiffany to buy a MFing clue. Like, how is you cool? What is the problem? Why are you not getting the context clues? What is going on? And I high key just want Geneva to tell William about the baby so Tiffany's face can get cracked, because you can't tell Tiffany without doing the William thing, because that's just a little messy. But I high key just want to be like, it ain't your baby. Yeah, it ain't your baby. It might be his. I don't know. I need to Dana, but I just, Tiffany girl, because how are you gonna feel? Please. Not saying that Geneva's right, because she wasn't supposed to be stepping out, but this is Tyler Perry land. So we're here for shenanigans. We're not here for morals and values and substance, okay? We're here for foolishness.
Thank you, Miss Kira. Thank you. Not here for real moral values. Only here for the foolishness.
Except for when it comes to Rashida.
Because it wasn't no foolishness over there. They ain't did nothing.
When you show me the foolishness, I'm for it. I just don't see the foolishness quite yet. But if they give me the foolishness like this, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Sheeta, come on with the foolishness.
Same, me too. But she ain't had none yet. But if you give me some, I'll be right on top of it, and I'll probably be right there with her, agreeing with whatever it is.
Right.
Let's do it.
There we go, Candy.
Okay, there she go.
Time.
Hey, girl.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Probably.
That song was literally in my head.
We still on Tiffany and them at the
yes,
at
the courthouse.
why Tiffany there? Why
for moral support.
For who?
Naomi.
She
Naomi.
resides
They
in,
gonna call her?
in Javon's ass. That's why. Let's be
Hey,
100%.
let's be
That's
real
why
about
she
it.
there. So she
Naomi
resides in that
call her?
man's butthole now.
Did Naomi
Pretty
call her?
lady.
Mhm.
Because now why Naomi in my why Tiffany in my business? Because I didn't call you, oh. Why is you here? I didn't call you. See, Tiffany, you're gonna have to learn a good hard lesson. You know, you all up this. Oh, I can't wait for the Shondo, shaka like a waka. I can't wait for the day for Tiffany Bell to get rung. Because see, you doing too much. This man give you boo, you smell good, you look good, ooh wee, blah blah blah. You all let the homegirl, your friend that ain't told you nothing about where she at. You know, you over here in her business, bit more support. Oh, I ain't call you. Oh, I can't wait for Tiffany egg to get cracked. My God, today. And I need Geneva, all them fellas to get plucked off her damn jacket because she pissing me off.
I like that jacket.
I like it too,
I
but
did
I
too,
need
Working my
Letitia. I
nerves.
like a little
I need it plucked.
Mm-mm.
Okay?
I was sneezing as soon as I saw it. My bad.
sneezing.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. I
Tina
like the
Dallas
little.
is laughing at you. Talking about sneeze.
My bad, Dallas. Was that everybody?
I don't know
Okay.
what it is with the shows that's coming out now that say these is friendships and sisterhoods, baby. I ain't got no friends like these. With friends like these, who need enemies, baby? Y'all on
Okay.
another lane. But besides that, throw all of them away, except for Rashida. I'm just sick of these people. So, to be honest, it was so funny when Rashida came by and was like, "Here's your coffee to go." Like, girl, I heard you
Right.
coming when I was coming up the stairs. I hollered, but
Okay.
this is just ridiculous. She's like a little teenage high school girl. Like, I don't know. I guess she never experienced anything in her life, and that's what makes it even sadder and just pathetic. But also, Geneva over here, I just can't. I really can't. She mad and have, they effing. Yeah, girl, you knew they was effing since last night when you was in the car with Rashida. Like, what are we even talking about right now? I'm
Right.
sick of all their asses, but I can't wait for it to come out too. Now, that's the shenanigans I'm going to be here for. I'm going to enjoy every single minute of it. I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop.
That part.
Now, see, everybody going in on Tiffany, and I hear what you're saying. But as far as I'm concerned, now as far as I'm concerned, listen.
She don't like Geneva.
She didn't already. The do is done now, right? She didn't got a little taste, and guess what? It's Geneva's fault she got a taste because she didn't tell her. And now that you want to act up, talk all crazy, and look all. Now, guess what? Yep, I'm messing with your man. Yep, and I'm gonna jump on it again. Yep. So what? Geneva got a stank attitude. I'm gonna have a stank attitude too. Girl, bye. Get the hell
She
out of
don't
here with
even
that
have
noise.
that satisfaction though. I hope she
It
enjoys
doesn't-
her sample.
I hope she does. Well, it doesn't matter. She getting it right now. She having a piece of joy, a little moment of joy. Enjoy that, because yeah, her face is going to get cracked. But Geneva's face is already cracked, and it wouldn't have been though if she had just been a friend. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All I'm saying is, like, girl, why do you have a stank attitude with Tiffany? You can have it with
I
Javon,
agree.
but why with Tiffany? She didn't even do anything. She's an innocent
Right.
party in this. So now she didn't jumped on your
Because
stand.
she's
Your
not
boy
getting
stand.
the context clues, bitch. I
Well,
No,
can't
I
see
get
it.
that.
Tell
I
me
get
no
that.
damn clues.
I
Tell
get
me.
Spell
that.
it out. Damn them
I get
clues.
that.
Spell it out. Tell
You
me.
I hear
can't
what you're
spell it
saying.
out. That man
I
don't
hear
know.
all of
That
that.
man did
But
not know this is
Shelby,
baby. She could not spell it out. So
She's still
bitch,
not.
no,
she
just
knows she
no.
was.
Not to blame.
She knows she was smashing Javon, and she know
Right.
that Tiffany is attracted to Javon. So all
She
she
didn't
had to
tell her
do was
that.
go and tell her, girl, listen, I know I
Something.
threw you a hint last time, but this time I need you to know that me and that man just don't mess with
She
him.
can't
It's
do
for a
that.
reason. It's for
No, she
a
can do that
reason.
part.
Say
She can
EJ.
okay. If you say that part, like if you say it,
She can word it in a way that will push
Mhm.
her Tiffany. I'm sorry, for cutting you off, Letitia, but she could
That's okay.
word it to a way she could push Tiffany away from Javon or Javon away from Tiffany.
I don't
That's
think she
all.
can though.
Yeah,
Not now.
I
Yes,
was
you
already
can.
saying that from the beginning
can.
before she even slept with him, and now she about to give your daughter a sister or
That
brother.
Right.
part. That's
Or
what's gonna
twins.
Yeah,
Us
but whose
kids.
fault
You
is
know how
it?
Tyler Perry world moves. They're gonna have some twins.
Javon's
Yep.
fault. Like we keep trying to stop trying to make this about Geneva. This is Javon's fault. This is
This is
Javon's
true.
stinking trifling self. He the one who out here talking about, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. I want to get back with you. I'm back. I'm back.
But
Fuck
you know
that.
a ninja go ninja. So no.
So we ain't
That
getting.
is
So
her-
we're not
Javon-
taking it off of him. We're not taking it off of
Javon
him.
does not owe her anything. Her friend does.
I'm
And now she
talking
gonna
about
be
it
mad.
against-
It
I'm
really
not talking
seemed
about
like
it
he was
against,
doing it to get back at Geneva. That's
maybe
that's what I'm
what it seemed
talking
like.
about.
And now he finna have a get back baby with Tiffany. I be good God, he's saying shoot him all.
I hope
Exactly.
she
That's
really
what I'm
did
talking
take that
about.
plan. I hope she took that plan. You know what? The
Okay,
next
she
day.
need to take 4 of them
ain't
because
taking that
they
doggone
did it
plan
back to
B.
back to back.
She
Mhm.
ain't taking that. Y'all know goodness doggone well how this is about to go, where this finna go,
I'm about to
and
be so
everything
mad,
that's
y'all.
about to happen. And yes, I'm gonna be pissed off too when Anika get this little brother or sister that's about to be on the way. This
Gonna be
is
twins.
Javon's yeah, girl. It's gonna
This
be
is Quincy's
twins. And
baby. So they won't even be brother or sister. So
it's not Quincy's baby. This is Javon baby. Listen, what's about to happen is this. Well, first and foremost, let me go back to Tiffany real quick because Tiffany doesn't get context clues. Like we've been friends all this time, then you should know. I still think until she tell that man William, until she ready to tell him, she can't tell Tiffany. That's just like she just can't. She can't tell Tiffany, and Tiffany talk too damn much, and she really can't tell Tiffany now because Tiffany done got a little piece, a little taste. She really can't tell it now because Tiffany is gonna blow the whole thing up. Like if I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on a lie, ain't nobody gonna know about this lie. Rashida the only one because we know she got confidence. Rashida ain't telling nothing. But that damn Bridget and that darn Tiffany, we saw it right from the jump. They can't hold water. So no, I'm not telling you about my deepest, darkest secret because if it wasn't for the fact that this baby girl that went out here and had this accident, nobody would know. This would be under the ground. Like William wouldn't have a clue that anything was happening. So no, I'm not telling Tiffany. And Tiffany sees this every time she's with Javon. Every single time. And you still act like you don't know. I just
What's
can't believe
going
you did that,
on?
though.
What's
Why you so
wrong?
mad at me?
Why are you
Come
acting
on.
like
is an
this?
innocent. She is an
What's
innocent
going
party in this.
on?
She is
I don't
not
care.
She's a
innocent.
dumbass
She's
party in
She's
innocent.
a
this.
dumb.
She's
Thank you. That's what I'm
dumb.
trying to say. Bump
She's
innocent ain't the
slow.
word.
She can be
slow.
dumb and innocent. But two things
She's
can be
slow.
true at the same time. She can be
She
But
slow
is
Geneva
not
and
doesn't owe
innocent.
her. Geneva doesn't owe her to tell her deepest, darkest secret. Okay,
She
I
doesn't, but
agree
then
with.
she can't get mad at her either.
She
That's all
can't be
I'm saying.
mad. She know what that thing wrote with what she working with. She know exactly what it is. So now she
She
like
can be mad at Javon, not at Tiffany.
and she can be mad at both of them if she wants to. She
can't be mad. She
No.
should.
I
well,
mean,
she
I
should
guess
be mad
she
at
should have
Tiffany.
found a way to say something. But if Tiffany is really her best friend, my best friend would never. We don't even like the same. We don't even like the same type of dudes. So it wouldn't even be an issue. But like, if I'm giving a vibe, my best friend would be like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm gonna be cool on this man right here because you're not saying something. So I'm gonna just take my ass over here. But no, how good of a friend are you when you just keep saying, "Oh, the man is so wonderful"? Like you really don't care about your friend, and then you keep asking what's wrong. You just want to be up this man's ass. So.
And you really don't care about your friend
it's
by not even warning her.
Denominator. But
she did warn her.
She did warn her. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
No, she did not. All she did
warn
was
her.
She was being passive aggressive, but she never actually warned her. Rashida warned her more than Geneva did.
Tell her
I forgot what her exact words was, but she said to be careful or some shit. She said something to her, and the girl still was just being dense.
And Tiffany out here jumping in the bed with strange men that she don't know.
With no protection.
With no protection.
Not after a week.
Was it established that Naomi and Geneva were 304s and had 304 days?
That was
we're about to talk about
We're talking about Tiffany's whole ass right now.
Whatever.
We're talking about Tiffany's whole ass not using no protection, and she's supposed to be saintly. I mean, no protection, ma'am, at the very least.
We can't
if
compare
you're gonna
her
be
to
dumb,
Geneva and
wrap it up.
Naomi.
Huh?
We can't compare her to Geneva and Naomi because she don't know who her baby daddy is.
Naomi don't know who their baby daddy is. She know exactly who her baby daddy is.
No, she don't, because it could be Quincy for all we know.
That's William.
That's William. That is William talking. You can't listen to William.
That's William's baby on paper. That's it.
That's William's theory. Geneva ain't saying none of that. Don't be putting that on Geneva because she didn't say none of that. William said that. Geneva know exactly who this baby daddy is. Just because she don't want to, just because she don't want to tell it.
Okay, TP Universe.
I won't tell.
EJ, Demetra said, "Stop calling her dumb, EJ. She's naive."
I called her slow, and
She's
she
too
dumb.
freaking old to be
She can be
naive.
both of them.
That's some bullshit. If you
She
ain't
dumb
learning from
and
that
slow.
husband taking all your freaking money, you need to go to therapy and get a clue, ma'am. Stop, please.
Renee
Okay.
Beckham says Tiffany is not comprehending the red flags because they're still pink. She knows that Geneva is acting funny, but not because of Javon.
But why not? Every
If-
time it is she going off on both of them. If she don't know this, why would she be going off on him too? Like Tiffany just wants to be dumb. I just okay, maybe I'm using a dumb word, but at this point, yes, Tiffany wants to be dumb. Okay, she wants this to be this
She wants
thing.
that
Like she
man
wants
at all
that
costs.
man. Exactly. She
And
is.
so does Geneva.
Well, we already know that. We ain't never denied that. Like
That
that's
ain't
the whole
the question.
point. And that
Yeah, but
used
the
to be
point
their
is-
thing.
But how
That
you
used to
let
be
her
their
Tiffany?
thing.
You let her get a taste. Ain't no way. I'm
But
sorry.
Tiffany
I'd have
don't
told
even
my
know
friend
that
'cause
man.
I don't want her to have my stuff. I'm just saying. If I was Geneva, I'd have made sure I told her, you better hurry up and tell William or whatever you decide you want to do it. But I'm gonna let my friend know that's mine, if you know what I mean.
She ain't
So
got
you
to
say
say all
yes.
that, but she gonna go tell it like
I'm
that.
just
Now, hold
saying,
on. We gotta protect our dual income. Like, listen, y'all got to understand. We try to protect dual incomes over here. Okay.
Well, that's when you don't
We-
mess around and have a baby from another man. Okay.
Well,
Okay,
that happened
period.
6 years ago,
Oopsies.
That part.
Candy. 6 years ago.
Well,
Sometimes stuff happens,
Mm-mm.
okay?
That
And they
didn't
was
happen.
having-
That was
Oopsie
intentional.
daisies.
They was
Listen.
having problems, okay?
Demetria
You see that
Richburg
man don't like
says-
condoms.
Demetria Richburg says, I agree with Letitia. Geneva should have told Tiff she messed with Javon. At first, Geneva was telling her to get back out there because she's been divorced for a while.
That part.
Thank you, Demetria.
I'm not a mod reader. I ain't about to do no
Okay.
damn guessing games with you.
That
girl.
part.
I'm reading minds.
He
Damn
told
it.
her
I'm
to stay
reading.
away. She
And
gave
Renee
her
Beckham
clue.
wants to know, why are we blaming Tiffany, EJ? Why
Thank
We're
are
not
we
you.
blaming
Thank
her.
you,
I'm
Renee.
just annoyed that she's that
Hold on.
obtuse.
Nobody blamed Tiffany. I said that
No.
Tiffany was dumb. Ain't nobody blamed her. I said she was dumb for not realizing. Like, you
She's-
have to know your friends and understand when something ain't right. She knows that there is something wrong, and she knows that it is tied to this man. She keeps saying it like, what is it? What is it? Like, she even asked what, like, she knows, like, and I'm not blaming her. I'm saying that she dumb and she not reading the room. That is what I'm
She
saying.
is willfully
If Naomi knew
obtuse.
something was
She
wrong with
wants
Geneva,
she wants that man and she don't care.
pick up the signs.
And I don't even think, like, even if Geneva had told her at this point, I just really don't think that she would, even if they hadn't started knocking the boots, I don't think that she would have walked away from it. What I think is that Javon is real slick and he got away with words. And I think he's saying everything that she wants to hear. And that's what it is. I don't think that there's a world where
And
Geneva
she knows
could say
it's bullshit
anything.
because she be calling him on it and then she's
She
still be
does
right
want
there batting her eyelashes like, girl, please stop.
Bet them out is like Minnie Mouse.
Okay. And ain't
Geneva
nothing
about to
wrong
be
with her
like,
wanting to
he's
get it in.
mine.
I'm okay with her
You
wanting to
may
get
have
it
had
in.
him
That's
once,
cool. But I got him all
him
the
all
time.
the
And I love that for her if that's the case. But all I'm saying is don't sit up here and act like you're not dumb. Like, I mean, like you not like you're not dumb. Don't act dumb, Tiffany, because that's what you're doing right now. You're being real silly. You're being real cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now. I just don't want Tiffany is supposed to be smart. And I feel like she's not being smart. And whatever the opposite of smart is, I feel like that's what she being. And
She's
it's
just having a
irritating.
Less
moment.
than smart.
But
She
Geneva
got
is definitely being that
demonetized before
biatch
she
that
even
called
got
her.
the D.
Okay. Listen, call Geneva what you want to call her, whatever the case is. But all I said, I ain't blame Tiffany. And I'm not saying that Geneva ain't wrong if we want to be morally right. Like, if we don't want to be with the
If we
shenanigans,
going with morals.
if we gonna be real, if we gonna go with morals, I'm not saying that Geneva's not wrong. Everybody knows it's wrong to cheat on your husband. But if we being with the Tyler Perry shenanigans, well, shit, if she's standing on this damn lie, I'm here for her standing on this lie and going all the way with it. And if you stand on the lie, you can't tell people that's gonna tell other people. You got to stand on it. And it is what it is. I tried to give you a little hint, told you to stay away from him. You didn't. And you literally are not paying attention. She just don't pay attention and she don't want to pay attention. And that's okay. you know, it is what it is. When this stuff all come out,
because your friend stops talking to you and you don't care, you just keep running after they just keep going with the man. I'd have been like, sir, I'm gonna get back to you as soon as I figure out what's wrong with her. Because we don't even rock like this. We was just over at the house talking about the pretty lady. Now all of a sudden you're not talking to me. No, I need to know.
when he come around, when he popped up, that's the problem that I have with Tiffany, is all of a sudden when he popped up, why aren't we understanding that it has something to do with him? It's like she don't get that 1 + 1 is 2 at this point, and that's what's bothering me. Because at this point,
and because that's the way Tyler Perry wrote it.
well, that's true. That's true. Okay.
But Renee Beckham said at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Javon is not gonna want Geneva because he playing games right now. He's getting all in her head, and he ain't gonna want her. He's just there to,
I guess,
make her life a living hell, and
he ain't gonna
say
want
that's
Tiffany
my baby.
either. So there's that.
That's my baby.
He's just playing games and enjoying it.
I'll be fine with that. I'll be fine.
They talk about, I don't know, when she asked what was wrong. I was like,
listen, Renee, this is not about Geneva. I was talking about Tiffany not understanding context clues. Y'all keep acting like I'm blaming Tiffany. I'm talking about she ain't paying attention. I'm not blaming her for anything, okay? I'm not blaming her for Geneva going over there and jumping on that man strong down. I'm saying that she needs to pay attention. If my friend all of a sudden is mad at me, when this man come along, when the common denominator is this man enters the picture, and all of a sudden she is mad. We saw the clip. He gives her flowers. She's sitting up there staring, looking crazy. I'm talking about Geneva, staring, looking crazy, got a whole attitude, but you still don't put that, like, come on. You just can't pay me to believe, except for what Tamika said. This is TP.
Yeah, because in real life, I definitely would have caught that. I would have caught it. If it was my friend and my friend
at that table.
Me. That's at
that table.
Okay.
At that church function when somebody was like, "Oh, they dating," and Geneva was like, "They not dating." Like that.
Yep.
You ain't need
that's another one.
Me and my friend would have been had a conversation.
Okay, definitely a conversation because Geneva was acting too wild. I'm sorry, no, ma'am.
Yeah,
but that's my whole point.
A coming to Jesus moment.
And that's when the conference, like, she should have pushed her. Like, at that point, that's when you push because you know. And now I'm gonna push you because I know. But Tiffany acting like she don't know because she all caught up in that man. That's what it really is. And the fact that our guy, we love him, we do, but he did write it like this, and we know how it's gonna play out. Tiffany got to get pregnant and have these twins.
And I don't care.
No,
don't be with neither one of them. I don't care if he don't be with Geneva or Tiffany. I'm fine with that too because he ain't
trash.
He ain't worth shit.
He is trash. Well, you know how I feel about people coming out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere.
The fact that you would do that with her best friend, like
exactly, purposely did that.
Heavy on that, sir. Heavy on that.
Yep.
So I'm cool with it.
Heavy on that. He's a horrible man. This is not a good man at all. Not a good man would never do any BS like this. So if Geneva still want this man after that, even though she was trying to run off with him and that baby,
she probably will. Because he got a big eggplant. Okay, that's why she want him. That's why she like him the way that she
making you real dumb. It do make you real
I didn't say that she wasn't dumb for the D. See, that's y'all need to stop putting words in my mouth. I heard you, Tisha.
Nobody put no words in her mouth. I said, how come she ain't dumb? No,
you said, how come I say she not dumb? Because she's
not dumb.
Because Tiffany been dumb.
She's definitely dumb.
All evening.
Geneva dumb too.
Geneva dumb too.
Geneva's dumb too.
Ain't nobody said Geneva not dumb. We talk about Tiffany though, and I'm here with
Geneva. We talk about all of them,
and I'm here with Geneva's stand on that business with that lie. I'm sorry, but that's like the coldest thing you can ever do is to be able to stand on that lie and keep going with that lie. I'm not mad at that. I'm rolling with Geneva on this one. We're gonna roll this lie all the way to the end until we can't lie no more. But I'm not saying that she's not dumb for still wanting this man because he's showing that he's not a good man. Now this is me going back to real. He's showing that he's not a good man. I mean, so obviously she is dumb too if she thinks she really finna run off into the sunset with him and that this is gonna be any type of real relationship. That's hella dumb. That's hella dumb. That's hella stupid. I would hope that is not the route that she decides to go. But we know that this man got the schlong dong, and they both like it. So
Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That would
Are
really
we-
be a twist if he not the father, though.
Right.
What I want to know is, do we have proof that he's divorced, or is he just saying he's divorced?
girl, that part.
That would
He
really
could
be
just
something. I wouldn't put it
take his
past
ass
his
back to
ass,
his
though.
wife.
Because he came out of nowhere.
Right.
He just came on back home.
Can't
like,
trust
really?
Carlton, child. Carlton be with the shenanigans.
Because how
I
is
mean,
he even in the
Javon.
bed with her all day long? Like, don't you got a job?
Don't you got a
y'all
job?
gotta work.
The hell? I was thinking, what is happening?
Okay, that part.
Not that she would necessarily think that they had an affair, but you should be able to tell that there is a disconnect with your best friend when this man comes around. Now, it's up to you to determine what that is, but
yeah, I wouldn't think that she would think that they had an affair,
right.
But I would be like, something just ain't right. And because at one point she even says to Rashida, like, maybe I should go talk to William. She knows that is something.
Right.
She don't know pieces of what it is, but it's like, no, don't go talk to William. Go talk to your friend. Sit down, have a conversation with her. Y'all should have been did that, but nonetheless, I digress. This is where we at. Because, I used to curse out the TV shows, and my other half, God bless him, used to always say, that's the way they wrote it. Why the hell are you cursing them out?
I love that. I love that, though.
Oh, my God.
That's the way they wrote it.
Yep, that's the way they wrote it, y'all. Well, ladies, this has been absolutely lovely, very, very engaging tonight. I absolutely personally enjoyed this conversation. For the audience, as y'all can see, it's not balanced over here. Nobody has a favorite other than EJ. We know who EJ gonna ride for Geneva. I think just because she like her outfit. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm loving the conversations. And we'll be back next week for another discussion of Tyler Perry's Divorced Sisters. So with that being said, going from Candy to Mika, Miss Kira, Letitia, and then EJ, what do you guys have coming up next on your channels, and your final thoughts or predictions of the next episode? Because I haven't seen any synopsises or anything like that. So let me know y'all predictions or thoughts.
For me, well, I don't know. I didn't look at any either. Didn't read anything. So, and I try not to a lot of times. Unless it's something I really, really, really want to see. But I'm just waiting for William and Geneva to, get the banging. I'm waiting for William. The way he talked to her last episode at the hospital. I said, "Oh Jesus, no, baby, no. You a liar. You a cheat. You a son of." He didn't say that, but that's how I felt. What I got going on my channel? I think what's the day? Thursday. Yes. Oh, so next Thursday we will be with Monique 69 Ways Johnson talking about and what's the women called? Them tricky women over there now. Them some
imperfect women.
Oh Jesus, imperfect women. So yeah, we'll be talking about that next Thursday. And on Sunday I will be with EJ and the gang to discuss testaments, and child, that will evoke some emotions out of you too. What's this show called? Real Housewives of Atlanta on Tuesday. I think Shayla is hosting it. We're a rotating panel, so Shayla is hosting that, and then I think that's all. I hadn't done anything personally solo, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm always in the car with
somebody.
Thank
you for coming through, Candy.
Thank you.
Meek.
Well, y'all, I'm on the panel, so I'm just hopping all around. Just, of course, Divorced Sisters, The Boys, The Testaments, Euphoria from. I don't know. I may do like a short or some type of little video on Imperfect Woman for this last episode 7, because that was damn crazy as hell. I said I was gonna wait to the end and discuss it, but baby, when I finish that episode, Lord have mercy. So I might have some quick thoughts on that one, because I would need to be out of here. Okay. I think that's all I got going on, but keep your notifications on just in case. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to all of the channels, do all of the things. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tanika. Miss Kira.
I need to see what's going on with William and Geneva and Naomi's old crazy ass. Like that's the of the show. So that's what I'm looking forward to at the top of the top. As for my channel, tomorrow I will be joining the ladies for the boys panel. I got a weekly huddle on Sunday. Tuesdays we do Real Housewives of Atlanta panel. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, and I got to do the Imperfect Women's. Lord, it'll be up. Oh, and Bell Collective Birmingham. Child, I'll be forgetting. Bell
Nice.
Collective Birmingham and Imperfect Women be up sometime this weekend. I gotta squeeze it in. It'll be up there. And then, check out the panels, hit the like, subscribe to everybody's channel. Please and thank
Hey.
you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Kira. And again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know, was you not on last season with us? Or the part one?
I was not. I binged part 1A right before this so I could be ready.
Well,
So it's
girl,
fresh.
you fit right on in on the panel because I swear I felt like you was already here. So thank you so much for coming and hanging
Well,
out with
thank
us
you.
as always. And last but not least, the lady who gonna come in costume, she gonna come in outfit, she gonna come coordinated. Okay, shout out to Lighten Up with Letitia. Okay, what's up, Letitia?
Okay, so thank you, thank you, ladies, for such a spirited conversation this evening. That's how we do. Okay, so I am looking forward to the William crash out, and I want to know where Hakeem and Naomi went because she not coming to that courthouse. I don't believe that.
Right.
And as far as my channel goes, okay, so I did my individual video for this episode where you will be able to see the full statement from Rashida in black and white to let you know exactly what she said. And I did do this right before I got started. So FYI for that. But don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to keep your notifications on. Oh, and I forgot. I'm still doing shorts for Beyond the Gate. So if you are a fan of that, make sure you check those out as well. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you. EJ. I know she finna come with
Yes.
some stuff.
What?
That's my girl though.
I ain't coming with no stuff. I ain't doing nothing. See how they be doing me, y'all? They always say I be with the shenanigans, and I do. Listen, first and foremost, what I am looking forward to is oh, can you answer that before I start? She said, what about the Oval?
We'll talk about
Renee,
it.
they took the Oval down, girl. So I don't know
Baby.
what
They
is
took it
going on
down.
with the Oval. Your
Yeah.
guess is as good as mine.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
Okay.
Ashley.
Hey, Ash girl. Listen, so as far as what I'm what I want to see for divorces, I don't really have any theories. I'm just here for all the shenanigans. I'm here for all the stuff. Just know that if you go left, I'm gonna go right, and if you go right, I'm gonna go left. It's gonna be that way each and every time. So, but I am here for Geneva. I'm absolutely here for Geneva. Somebody got to be on her side. Somebody got to stand by her, and somebody got to stand by Naomi because this panel is rough on these two. So somebody got to be there for her. So I'm just trying to be there in solidarity with her, and she like me. If you tell a lie, you gonna tell that whole lie, and you gonna keep going with that lie because you got to make sure that it stays that like if you say the sky is blue and I say it's red, I might know it's blue, but I'm gonna continue to say it's red, and I'm gonna make it believable. So that's why I like it. That's why I like Geneva. So I'm here for all of that. Okay. And when William crash out, and when he find out who this baby daddy is, I'm gonna be here for that too. I'm gonna be so here for all of that. But anyway, y'all, as far as my channel is concerned, I'll probably drop a review over this. I'm not really sure. I might do some quick thoughts or something like that. I might just do a little short over it, most likely. So we'll see. Definitely go and follow me on social media, y'all. I'm trying to do better in social media. Maybe if some people go follow me, maybe I'll be better. I don't know. That could be a lie, but I'm trying. Okay, just know that. But on TikTok, I think I'm EJ the TV junkie everywhere, I believe, or some form of TV junkie. You'll find me. And then as far as TDT is concerned, I'll drop our other reaction for Bridgerton, I believe, here shortly. And then we had another one for Game of Thrones. So just go subscribe to Talk That Talk. We'll be trying to get up more reactions for you guys. So excited about that as well. And then trying to see if there was anything else. Y'all heard about all the panels. So just make sure to join all the panels. From was crazy. So crazy. If you're not watching From, you need to be watching From. It's such a good show. But we do that on Tuesdays. I think that's the only one they didn't mention. So From on Tuesdays, Sunday, Testaments, and then Fridays, we do Euphoria and The Boys. And of course, on Thursdays, we come with the ish for Divorced Sisters. So please make sure that y'all come hang out with us. I did a little something special for this outro that we got going on, just because I was with the ish today and I had time. So I hope y'all enjoyed the outro. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Renee Beckham, Ash came through, Big Ford Entertainment. Kendall was here the entire time with all the conversation. Demetria, we appreciate all of y'all. I think Jay came through at some point. And if you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to drop down and type in hashtag replay squad and let us know that you came through. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And Tika, what you got going on your channel?
Girl, listen, y'all know she threw that outro up there without me looking at it. So I don't know what is about to go down, but I'm here for all the shenanigans. That's why we here, right? But thank you, EJ, for the best outros and intros. Thank you, ladies, for coming through on this panel, kicking it with us. This is round 2. I hope we can get around 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just keep going, because I'm loving Divorced Sisters. I want to see William crash the hell out. It's about time. You done held it in a little too long. I need you to crash out. I don't care if you got to apply a little pressure around Geneva neck to get some answers, bro. Do what you got to do. I won't be mad this time around. I'm just saying. No, I do not approve of DV, but at this point, in this case, I need him to crash out, okay? The best way he can. And I need Geneva just to open her mouth, say what it is, quit side-eyeing, being mean, disrespectful. Geneva, in a world where you were really supposed to be a friend, you're not a friend in any aspect. I think you just there because nobody else like you. You only there because them the only ladies that will kick it with you. Nobody at your job like you. Nobody at the church like you. You hang with these ladies because they put up with your mess. That's all I got to say. With that being said, I will be going live a little bit later to talk about the shenanigans with Paramount Plus and all this other stuff with the Oval. And then EJ has already mentioned what we got to talk about, Euphoria, all those things, which are super interesting. I'm here for all of those things. And then, y'all, I finally made a decision on a movie. So to Saturday night, 8:15 p.m. for members only, we will be watching Thrash. Now, if y'all scared of sharks, this is the movie you want to come and watch, okay? It's definitely not something that Tika would normally watch because I'm like this watching stuff, but I think this is going to be a good one. So if y'all are interested, join the membership or any of the panels. I don't know which other ladies are actually going to be there, but it is posted and y'all are invited to come through for movie night. The movie night will be in the Discord for members only again. So I'll drop the link for the Discord and everybody can drop, whoever's going to come can drop the link for their Discord, you know, for everybody to hop on in. So with that being said, that's about it. I'm about to see what this outro is all about. And then we're going to have some behind the scenes conversations because I feel like EJ is about to literally go off on us. Okay. But with that being said, thank y'all so much for coming through. We absolutely appreciate you. Your presence is always our present. We love y'all for rocking with us for an hour and 40 some minutes. And your girl Tika Deshawn is up out of here. And the ladies, we out of here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to all the channels, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Tiffany, you lonely and looking for a crown. Met Javon yesterday and ready to risk it on now. Ain't dated in 3 years and he flashed that charm. Now you talking about maybe love with your heart or not. Geneva, you said 5 inches stay for the bills. Talking about we stable, but you looking for a thrill.